present a memorandum to the Cabinet Secretary of Public Service, Gender and Affirmative Action. I will go ahead and read the content of the memorandum. This letter is an urgent action to protect women's dignity, safety and leadership in Kenya. As active citizens, we express deep concern over the rising cases of misogyny, harassment, intimidation, and public humiliation targeting women and girls in Kenya, particularly women leaders, sexist remarks, online abuse, and degrading conduct by public figures continue to undermine the constitutional values of equality, dignity, and inclusive leadership. Women leaders across the political divide have increasingly been subjected to ridicule, character attacks, and demeaning commentary that diminishes their leadership and public service. This has been fueled by the deeply patriarchal nature of public leadership in Kenya, but also by irresponsible conduct by some women leaders whose actions have at times undermined the dignity and integrity expected of public office. We are particularly concerned by the recent remarks and conduct attributed to Nyamu, a nominated senator from the UDA party, which raised widespread concern regarding sexualization of a minor. Such conduct is irresponsible, harmful, and inconsistent with the duty of public leaders to uphold the dignity and the protection of children. The response by the Senate has been insufficient given the gravity of the issue. Stronger action is required from all institutions responsible for oversight, ethics, and public accountability. These incidents come at a time when Kenya continues to face rising cases of femicide, gender-based violence, online abuse, and political intimidation against women and girls. Continued silence and inaction by the government agencies, and particularly the Ministry of Gender, the continued silence and the inaction by government agencies risk normalizing impunity. We therefore call upon the Cabinet Secretary for Gender to collaborate with relevant institutions to urgently conduct the following actions. Number one, we expect that the Cabinet Secretary for Gender publicly condemn all sexist, degrading, and harmful conduct against women and girls. Two, we expect that they ensure accountability for public officials whose conduct violates constitutional and ethics standards. Three, we are calling upon the Ministry of Gender to adopt and implement the Law Society of Kenya's sexual harassment and anti-bullying policy across all public institutions. Four, we expect that the Cabinet Secretary of Gender spearheads the development and implementation of sexual harassment and anti-bullying policies for all 47 county assemblies, the National Assembly, and the Senate within 30 working days from the receipt of this letter. Number five, we also expect that the Cabinet Secretary of Gender collaborates with the Victim Protection Board to establish safeguarding policies for all public institutions. And finally, and this is the most important one as of now, we are expecting that through the Office of the Cabinet Secretary of Gender, for this government to demonstrate renewed commitment to equality, dignity, and inclusion for all Kenyans, we expect that they issue via publication a public apology from William Ruto for the continued failure to adequately protect the safety, dignity, and rights of women and children in Kenya. Kenya cannot build a just and democratic society while women and girls continue to face humiliation, intimidation, and exclusion from public life. We must collectively reject the misogyny and defend the dignity, safety, and leadership of women across this nation.